You are in my game. A story in 3 chapters. Chapter 1. The Glitch. Jonas loves Minecraft more than anything. More than football. More than pizza. More than school, but that one is easy. He has played Minecraft for 3 years. He has built castles, villages, and underground cities. He has fought zombies, creepers, and skeletons. He has never lost his world, never deleted his files, and never, not once, let anyone touch his keyboard without permission. His castle is his best work. It has 4 towers, a moat, and a secret underground room. He has spent more than 50 hours on it. It is the most beautiful thing he has ever made. At least, that is what he thinks. But today, something strange has happened. A new character has appeared in the middle of his courtyard. A blocky figure in a gray hoodie. Jonas hasn't put it there. He hasn't invited anyone to his server. He hasn't even told anyone the server name. The character looks left. It looks right. Then it types into the chat. Jonas? Is this your game? Where am I? Jonas stares at the screen. He knows that name in the chat. He has known it for years. It is his best friend, Lena. Lena has not moved from her desk. But she is not in her bedroom anymore. 1 second, she has been sitting at her computer playing her own game. The next second, white light. And now she is here. In a blocky world with square trees and a large gray castle. She has never felt anything stranger in her life. Much stranger than the time she ate her mom's chili by mistake. Much, much stranger. She looks at her hands. They are small and square and made of pixels. She has become the most pixelated person in the world, and she does not enjoy it at all. This is the weirdest thing that has ever happened to me, she says out loud. Nobody hears her. She is in a game. Games don't have ears. She types into the chat instead. Jonas? Is this your game? Where am I? Lena? Have you done something to my game? No. I haven't done anything. Have you? No. I haven't touched anything. Well, something has happened. I'm standing in your castle. I can see that. Have you ever seen anything like this before? Never. Have you? Never. Lena looks around. She has appeared right in the middle of the courtyard. The towers are taller than any building she has ever seen in Minecraft. The walls are thicker and stronger than usual. She has visited many Minecraft worlds, but this is the most carefully built one she has ever walked around in. For a gray box, it is more impressive than she expected. Have you built all this yourself? She types. Yes. I've worked on it for months. Do you like it? It's the most impressive thing I've ever seen in Minecraft. Really? No, Jonas. It's very gray. But the towers are taller than I expected. Even inside a video game, Lena is honest. It is one of her best qualities. It is also one of her most annoying ones. Chapter 2. Felix has some problems. Jonas calls Lena on his phone. It is the most urgent phone call he has ever made. Are you okay? He asks. I'm fine, she says. I've just become a square person. It's not ideal. Have you found a way out? No. I've tried all the doors. I've walked around the whole castle. I've even tried jumping over the wall. Nothing has worked. Okay. I'm going to call Felix. Why Felix? Because Felix has read more about computers than anyone in our class. He's smarter than our IT teacher, I think. And he has never panicked. Not once. Not even in the maths test last year, and that test was harder than anything I've ever written. Felix is in his bedroom, playing a fantasy game called Wizard's Keep. It has dragons, magic spells, and a very long story. He has played it for 2 months. He has collected many weapons and some very impressive armor. But he has never finished the main quest. He has always found something more interesting to do first. That is his least helpful quality. Jonas calls him Felix. Something weird has happened. Has it happened to Lena? Felix asks immediately. Jonas stops. How do you know? Because she has appeared in my village. She has been standing here for about 2 minutes. She looks angrier than any character I have ever seen in this game. Lena has appeared in Felix's game at the same time as Jonas's. She is in 2 games at once. That is the most confusing part of the whole situation, more confusing than the pixel hands, more confusing than the square trees, more confusing than anything she has ever experienced. In Wizard's Keep, she looks completely different. She has got a long blue robe and a wooden staff. She has appeared right in the middle of Felix's village, and the villagers have never seen anything like her. Some of them have already run away. Others have gathered in a circle and pointed at her nervously. I haven't done anything. Lena's copy shouts at them. They run faster. Felix watches from his screen. This is more exciting than anything that has ever happened in Wizard's Keep. His game hasn't been very interesting so far, to be honest. His character hasn't got much armor, the dragons are much bigger and much faster than him, and he hasn't made any real progress for weeks. It is the most boring game he has ever bought. But now there is a real person in his village, sort of, and she has already scared away more villagers than any monster in the game. Lena, Felix types. Have you worked out what has happened yet? No. Have you? Not exactly. But I've got a theory. What is it? I think there's a glitch. Something has gone wrong between the games. Has your computer done anything strange today? My computer has crashed more times this week than any week before. It's been slower than usual, too. Mine too, types Jonas from his game. It crashed twice this morning. Interesting, says Felix. I haven't had any crashes. But my game has updated 3 times today. 3 times. That's more updates than it's had in the last month. The 3 of them go quiet for a moment. Well, 2 of them go quiet on the phone. Lena's copy in Wizard's Keep just stands there looking unhappy, which is the most expressive a blocky character can really look. So what do we do? Jonas asks. I've got an idea, Felix says. It isn't the best idea I've ever had, but it's the only one I've got right now. Chapter 3. The Mirror and the Dragon. Felix explains his plan. Takes about 45 seconds. It is, without question, the most uncertain plan any of them have ever heard. In Wizard's Keep, he says, there's a magic mirror in the old tower. I've read about it, but I've never been there. It's on the other side of the map. Problem is, some very large dragons have moved in between here and there. They've blocked the path completely. How large? Lena asks. Larger than anything in the game. Much larger than normal. They've grown since the last update. I've never seen dragons that big before. And the mirror, what does it do? It sends characters back. Back to where they started. I've never used it, but I've read that it works. I think maybe it could send you home. A long silence. That is the most uncertain plan I have ever heard, Lena says. I know. I'm sorry. Has anyone ever used the mirror before? In any walkthrough? I've found some forum posts about it. Not many. Most players haven't reached that part of the map yet. And the dragons, have they attacked any players? Yes. Every single one. Nobody has got past them. It's the most dangerous part of the whole game. Another silence. Longer this time. Okay, says Lena. I'll do it. Have you fought a dragon before? Jonas asks. He sounds more worried than Felix, and Felix is the one who has actually seen the dragons. No, but I've done scarier things. Have you? Like what? I've sat next to you on the school bus for 3 years, Jonas. That has been scarier than any dragon. Lena's copy walks out of the village. It has already become the bravest character in the whole game, braver than Felix's character, braver than any of the knights, and much braver than the villagers, who have all gone inside and closed their doors. The path to the old tower is longer than any road Lena has ever walked in a game. It goes through a dark forest, past a frozen river, and up into the gray mountains. She has never seen a more dramatic landscape. It is more beautiful and more frightening than anything in her own games at home. And then she sees the dragons. There are 3 of them. They are enormous, much bigger than anything she has expected. They are the largest creatures she has ever seen in any game on any screen at any time. The biggest one has red eyes and wings wider than a house. Felix watches from his screen. He has never felt more nervous. He has played this game for 2 months and has never got this far. His hands have gone sweaty. He hasn't said anything for almost a minute. Lena's copy stops in front of the dragons. It doesn't run. It doesn't hide. It just stands there, small and square in its blue robe, and waits. The biggest dragon comes closer. It has never seen a character stand still before. Every other player has always run away. This is new. This is interesting. It lowers its enormous head and looks at her. Lena looks back. The dragon blinks, steps to the side, and it lets her pass. Have you ever seen a dragon do that? Felix whispers into the phone. No, says Jonas. Never. Has it happened in your game before? Never. Not once. The old tower is smaller than Lena has expected. The mirror is on the top floor, old and dusty and not very impressive looking. She has walked past more beautiful mirrors in IKEA, but she steps into it anyway. White light, and then her bedroom. Her real, non-pixelated bedroom. Her own hands with the correct number of fingers. Her own chair. Her own screen. She has never been happier to see her messy desk in her life. She picks up her phone. It has worked, she says. Yes, shouts Felix. Jonas makes a noise that is not really a word. Okay, says Lena. She is calmer now than she has been all afternoon. I've got a question. What? Says Jonas. Has this glitch happened to anyone else? Not just us. Anyone, anywhere. They check. On a gaming forum, a new post has appeared. Then another. Then many more posts than the forum has ever seen in one afternoon. Players from Germany, Japan, Brazil, Canada. All with the same question. Has a real person appeared in your game today? Has anyone else seen this? The most recent post is from a player in Tokyo. It says, "A girl has appeared in my village. She has been here for 2 hours. She has already taught my villagers 3 new dances. I haven't been able to get her out. She says she has tried the mirror, but it hasn't worked for her yet. Has anyone found a better solution?" Below it, someone has replied, "Same here. A boy has appeared in my Minecraft world. He has built a house. It's the most impressive house anyone has ever built on my server. I don't want him to leave, to be honest." Lena reads the posts. She looks at Felix's name on her phone. She looks at Jonas's name. "It's not just us," she says quietly. "No," says Felix. "It isn't. Something big has happened. something much bigger than a glitch. Outside, the sky has gone dark. Lena's mom has called her for dinner twice. Everything looks completely normal. But it isn't. Not anymore. Somewhere out there, in thousands of games on thousands of computers, real people have ended up in worlds that aren't theirs, and nobody has found out why yet. Not yet.